It's very important at the young ages that players learn the correct position for their glove when catching a fly ball. The correct position is with the fingers up and catching with two hands. As you can see here, the coach is using a tennis ball and a paddle so that the player does not fear the ball. If you do not have paddles, then just have the player catch the tennis ball with bare hands. Then you can progress to tossing a regular ball with the player using their glove. Moving and catching a ball in the air can be very challenging, so we suggest setting up 2 buckets and tossing balls as the player runs from bucket to bucket. You can get a lot more repetitions in this way, as players do not have to continuously throw the ball into the infield. After doing it with a toss ball, you can progress to hitting balls from a farther distance. We want to encourage players to charge the ball. One way of doing this is to place a bucket and place the players on one side. Then roll the ball, have them come around the bucket, come up and throw to the coach. In the drop step drill, the coach points to one location and the player drop steps to that position and catches a tossed ball. The coach can point to the left or to the right, and the players can either toss the ball back in or place them in a bucket. In the change shoulder drill, we're working on where a ball starts on one shoulder and then tails over the other shoulder. You'll notice as the coach points, then the coach will throw the ball to the opposite shoulder, and the player will stop and turn and keep their body open to the ball. This second version is very challenging. You'll notice that the player loses sight of the ball for a moment. The coach points in one direction and then tosses the ball to the other shoulder, and the player just turns their head to receive the ball. In the outfield communication drill, set up 2 cones with 2 lines of players. Throw or hit a ball between both lines and have a player call the ball, and the other player should back up the play. Some coaches have trouble hitting accurate fly balls to young players. A great use of a pitching machine is to set it up to throw fly balls, have all of your players start at one bucket in the outfield, run across, catch the ball, continue to run, and put it in the other bucket. When all the players reach one side, you can then have them run in the other direction and catch more fly balls. This is a great way to get a lot of repetition of catching balls while running.